Hello, welcome back. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. Today's video is about working out your arms. It's about arm exercises that I've been doing at home, and there's a few parts to the exercising that I do at home, and one of them is following a video, which I'll link below, and she uses weights, and also there's parts of the video where she doesn't use weights. I try to do that video once a week. And then the other part is from another video that I've seen, which I will link as well, but I tweaked it a little bit and I just kind of combined it in a way that is just works for me. And it doesn't have any advertisements in it, so it's difficult when you're trying to do a video and there's advertisements in it, especially a workout video, and you're like, wait, I'm in the middle of something here, what do I do next? And so I will be showing you that video of the exercises that I do, which don't use any weights. And that was kind of the point of this video today, was to talk about exercises you can do, A, at home, but B, without any weights. So I hope that you guys find some exercises that you can do at home. I have found these two things to be very beneficial in getting my arms toned up and pretty quickly. And I would say the third thing that has really helped is yoga, honestly, because there's a lot of planks and arm strength that's necessary in order to do some of the positions. So I think that that's helped. I think that doing all of these things a little more often is definitely helping. All right, so we'll get right into it, and I will show you my at-home, weight-free arm exercise routine that I do at least once a week. If this is something you're just getting into, you may want to do a wrist warm-up prior to starting these exercises. I'll link a video below that will help you with this. The first move starts off as a plank, and then you'll alternate between a right-sided plank and a left-sided plank. And I'll do this for 40 seconds. And the goal here is to keep your body as straight as possible, so your butt is not too high up or too low. Keeping the core engaged and making sure your neck is in a neutral position, so you're not looking too far down at your feet or anything like that. I'm literally just looking right at the ground. I didn't include it in this video, but do take 20-second breaks in between each exercise. The next move is a mountain climb. And the goal is the same here as well, keeping the body as straight as possible and the neck in a neutral position. And sometimes you can drag your feet on the floor so that you're not using any kind of momentum and you're really activating your core muscles here. You can go faster here if you would like, but I keep it slow and controlled. And I'll also do this for 40 seconds as well. Now this next move is basically crawling down the length and up the length of your yoga mat. And the biggest key here is to stay as close to the mat as possible. So again, the butt is not too high up in the air. And this is actually, I find, a little more difficult than it looks. But I will also do this for 40 seconds. So this next move, you're gonna be in a plank, but you'll be on your elbows, keeping your body as straight as possible. And then you're gonna lift one leg at a time. You can make it more difficult by alternating an arm raise as well. So if you're lifting your left leg, you would raise your right arm, but that's a bit difficult for me, so I just keep this position. And then once that becomes too difficult, I just hold the plank. And this whole set is 40 seconds. Now we're going into a push-up release, and I stay on my knees for it. You can do a regular push-up if you'd like, but basically when you get to the bottom, you are gonna lift your hands up and then go back and do a push-up. And we'll do this for 40 seconds. Don't forget to breathe. So sometimes when it becomes more difficult, focusing on your breath will help. Now we're going to stay on our stomach and lift both of our arms and legs for 40 seconds. So you're squeezing your upper back up and you're squeezing your hamstrings and glutes as well. Now we're going to move into a reverse plank and lift one leg at a time and do this for 40 seconds. So make sure you're comfortable here as far as your wrist position, and keep your butt off the ground. Some people can go higher. This is just what works for me, at least at this point. Now we're going to move into some tricep dips. And you can do this on a couch or a bench if you have one at home, but I find it just as effective without either one of those things. And this is another move that feels more difficult than it looks. So you'll definitely, or at least I definitely feel the burn here. Now we're going to do some tricep push-ups. And basically with a tricep push-up, you're going to keep your elbows as close to your body as possible. And again, you can do this on your knees if that's more comfortable for you. This is the last exercise in this series, but if you'd like and feel up to it, you can repeat the entire series again. All right, and that is that. I hope that you guys enjoyed it and learned something from it. And if you try any of the exercises, let me know in the comments below, or if there are any exercises that you love to do that you really notice a difference or feel like really works certain muscle groups. You know, I'd love to hear it. So with that being said, until next time.